let's get straight into it, guys, no messing about. Okay, so for those of you who watched my previous video, which was approximately 4 people, you may recall that I unboxed this watch, the Constant watch from Argos. This watch was £7.99 from Argos. Quartz movement, 38mm case, fake leather strap or faux leather strap if you want to be pretentious. Yeah, metal case. So last video was just an unboxing. So I do apologise, I'm not sure if you heard that screaming child in the background, but I can assure you that was not from my flat. Sorry, they've put me off now. Where was I? Okay, £7.99. Last video, I unboxed this bad boy, and I promised you that I would give you an update. I would wear the watch for 7 days and give you an update. I'm 1 day late. I know there must have been people out there who were just tearing their hair out, and they were probably waiting until midnight last night thinking, she said it was going to be 7 days, and you know, I have to point out this just in case anyone's been distracted by this glove. A little bit, not angry. What's the word? We shouldn't say angry. What's the word? Okay, well, basically what happened was I went out specifically to buy these gloves for this video. Came back and, would you believe it, opened it up and there was 2 right hands in the packet. So not best pleased, but you know, I'm not going to go all the way back out. It's absolutely roasting outside, and I'm absolutely sweating, so I'm not going out to cause a fuss about two right gloves. I mean, these kind of things happen. I mean, there's probably some poor soul packing these. It's a hot day. Obviously didn't pack them today, but you know, he's probably packing them somewhere in some hot country. You know, so I can't really complain too much. These things do happen. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Okay, I've completely went off topic a bit, but yeah, so 7-day review, how was it? Okay, and by the way, I noticed the last video I was rambling on for quite some time, so I'm going to try and keep this short and concise, so that you guys actually, you know, watch more than 20 seconds of it. Okay, so first thing you might want to know about if it's a watch, did the watch keep time? Well, yeah, pretty much. So just looking at the TV just now, and it is 7:39, so yeah, spot on. Can't complain on that front. Plus, so that's one of the plus sides. Not plus side, I think it's reasonably smart looking. Reasonably, you know, it's okay. Reasonably smart, very legible clock face, or face, why did I say clock face? Very legible face, and very easy, you know, you can just glance at it, tell the time straight away, very simple, clear cut. What else? It's reasonably another plus is the strap didn't break. Now, I heard a lot of people saying or read a lot of people's comments in the Argos website saying that the strap spontaneously burst, and this didn't happen with me, so that's a plus point. Plus point, tells the time and the strap stayed on. What more can you ask for on a watch? Little bit on the small side, little bit on the light side, so you know, a word of caution, I did take this watch off and took it off, laid it down like this, and it was quite a windy day, and actually started shifting. It's that light, I don't have scales to measure this. I meant to get some scales off of my friend Connor, but one thing led to another one. I couldn't get any, so not sure how much this weighs. It probably tells you on the Argos website, and I'm just too lazy to check. But very light, very small, very cheap watch, but very small. It'd actually make quite a nice ladies' watch, or if you're quite a little man, I make a good little man's watch. Um, so if you if you have wrists as small as your bank account, then this could be the watch for you. One other thing about this watch was, and a watch at this price point and the simplicity and elegance. One thing I brought up in the last video was the suggestion that, let's say for example you've got a high value watch, okay, Rolex, Patek, AP, something of this nature. I was posing the question, could this be a good replacement? Let's say for example you're going on holiday, or you're going down to London. There's a lot of moped gangs trying to steal watches. Instead of wearing your Rolex, this could be a good substitute. And you know, I doubt they're going to go for a quartz £7.99 watch from Argos. They're probably going to spend more fuel on their moped chasing you than they are if they just went in and bought this watch. But again, I suppose you can't be too, it just depends. I mean, this looks like quite a valuable watch. So to the untrained eye, they might think, oh, Constant, never heard of that. Maybe that's like a historic Swiss brand or something like that. But I think for the most part, if these moped gangs ever get any semblance of watch sophistication, then they would see that and go, "Now that watch is a piece of it's a cheap watch, a piece of cheap watch," and they'll say, "Do you know what? We're not gonna rob this guy because, come on." But no, I would say if you have I would say maybe I'd say it's more. This watch resembles more a kind of Patek Philippe watch, rather than like a Rolex. This is quite elegant, simple, very sophisticated. So yeah, if anyone out there who's got a Patek, maybe say £100,000 Patek, and you don't want it stolen, I would recommend a Constant watch from Argos at £7.99, as I keep saying. And I just want to emphasise, Argos are not paying me, Constant are not paying me. I wish they were, to be honest, because absolutely skint. Just one thing of note. So one thing I noticed was, it's not really happening now that I'm doing it, sod's law, but I think it was was it the minute hand or the hour hand? I get mixed up between the two. That's why I have a digital watch most of the time. But one of these hands was moving. If you move, it kind of, which depending on how it moves, it can move up or down, and depending on how it moves, it can either bring you back an hour in time, or push you into the future an hour in a time. But it goes back. I'm not sure how it happens, but yeah, it looks okay just now. So in general, keeps the time, apart from the rare occasions where you might be an hour behind or an hour ahead. Nice and simple. Yeah, this is a Rolex. We're going to entitle this video Rolex Killer. It's not a Rolex Killer. That's a wee bit. I'm just trying to draw you in with that. I would call it a Patek Killer. Might entitle that, you know, I'm going to put that in the title, Patek Killer, £8 Patek Killer or something of this nature. Don't get mad. No, sorry, £8 Rolex Killer. Don't get mad at the clickbait title, but because it's actually a Patek Killer, not a Rolex Killer. I do apologise, I'm rambling again because it's very warm and these gloves are exceptionally warm and feel very claustrophobic. I think these are medium size and they're quite tight. So I wouldn't recommend them. Maybe I could start doing reviews on rubber gloves. I don't know what kind of market there'd be for that, but you know, I mean, there's a market in almost for almost anything on YouTube, so I'm sure somebody would tune in. Probably more people that would that would tune into this video. But like, subscribe, hit the bell button. We've got 2 subscribers. One of them is myself, and the other one is a friend who I paid a substantial amount of money to subscribe. I'm just kidding. I didn't pay him. He just felt deep sympathy for me. So okay, and leave a comment. Just leave a comment about anything. Tell me your thoughts. Would you wear this bad boy? Would you put your Rolex watch to one side? Would you put your Patek Philippe, your AP? Would you put to one side and put this bad boy? Because do you know what? It might be better to go outside and wear this and still have a hand, or you know, as opposed to going out with an AP and you come back, you've got no AP, you've got no hand, and you're in a bit of a pickle. So maybe best to wear your high-end watches in the house and wear your constants, your kind of Argos watches outside of the house. But listen, would I recommend this? Why not? You can't go far wrong for £8, especially as I said if you're quite a little man. I'm going to be doing a lot more reviews in the future. We're going to review a lot of entry level watches. I know that'll be the main kind of market. We're also going to review some Seikos, and then through time we're going to review some higher end watches, and that might get your wrist, your hand taken from you. So tune in, guys, and like and subscribe. Only like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this fabulous content. Thank you very much. Hope I've still got the receipt for them.